Hello students, welcome back to our channel Diksha Karnataka. So KCET first mock allotment results were out yesterday and I hope everybody would have checked your results, right? So some of you might be very happy with your results, some of you might be little disappointed, and so there may be some students who haven't got any colleges yet. Okay, so now what you have to do is you have to edit your options. You have to change your options so that you can still get the best option entry. But it is not mandatory for every one of you to edit your options. So that is what we are going to discuss in this video. So please watch the complete video because we are going to discuss here who should edit the options. If you are someone who has to edit the option, which colleges you should edit. Then who should not edit the colleges or the options. Everything we'll discuss in detail. So please stick around so that you can prepare the best option entry for yourself. So let's get started now. First, select probable colleges. First step here is select probable colleges. So now I'll take one example. Suppose you have made an option entry of 30 options. Okay. So 1 to 10 is there, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Okay. Now let us guess that your rank is somewhere around 10,453. Okay. Let me take a random guess. Suppose your rank is this one. Now your first option here is RV College CS branch, whose cutoff for the last year was 360. Okay, so now if you imagine, if you think this RV College computer science branch, there is no possibility that you will be getting this college based on your rank unless some miracle happens, right? So in normal circumstances there is no chance that you will be getting this college, but you have put it under with a hope that okay, we have to put the best options in our college option entry. Now similarly up to 9th your colleges are like that. For example, 9th is somewhere BMS College of Engineering Computer Science, whose rank is around 1500, something like that. 10th college whichever you have put, okay, let us say for example Dayanand Sagar College of Engineering. Okay, here for example you have put EC, whose cutoff is around 7,000. Okay, like this you have put up to 20 college where suppose here RNS is there, okay, and here computer science cutoff is around 9,222. Okay, so now what I am saying, and these colleges which you have put from 21 to 30, here the cutoffs are like 11,000, 12,000, okay, which you will get definitely. Okay, so now what I will say in this, so you have to select in your option entry this list of colleges from this 10 to 20 where you have the probability of getting the colleges, you have the probability of getting these options in your option entry. So check your option entry and select only those range, those college list where the probability of getting the college and the course is high. Do not change or do not anything alter with these options where there is no probability, where there is very high probability. Okay, so this one where you may or may not get, this is where you have to highlight these colleges. Okay, so that is my first point. Select maximum 10 to 15 colleges where you will probably get and you will join if the seat is allotted. So all these 10 options which you are giving, these must be those options where you are very much interested to go to those college, and if you are allotted this seat you will join the college also, right? So these options first you have to figure out in your option entry. Second thing, consider probable colleges only for changes. Do not disturb these options. Okay, do not disturb these options where you have to make the changes. So it is not that you will jumble the whole option entry right now, not like that. You have to select a particular segment of your option entry, okay, there where make changes if necessary. Okay, we will discuss whether it is necessary or not in the next point. So make changes if necessary in only these maximum 10 to 15 colleges. Do not alter the dummy options. So dummy options means those colleges where you will not be getting at any cost. So do not alter them, do not waste your time in rearranging them. So whichever colleges there is a probability, if you think that there is a need of any editing, you have to do in this segment. We will be discussing the conditions to understand whether it is needed or not needed. Okay, now let's get to the third point here. Add colleges. Okay, add new options only if you are willing to go to that college if seat is allotted. Okay, so now suppose you are thinking that you want to add some college two things you have to check. Okay, so for example, you thought about Dayanand Sagar College of Engineering, EC branch you want to add. Two things you have to check for a particular college. First, whether you will join or not. If this is allotted, you will join or not. So whether you will join or not, that will depend on different factors like the location of the college, okay, fees of the college, the placement rate, okay. So just check all these factors about this particular college and then decide that whether if you get a seat you will go or not. Second thing, check the cutoff. The cutoff must fall, suppose if your rank is 10,000, the cutoff must be somewhere around 7,000, 8,000 if it is there. You can probably think about that college, okay. So first of all, you have to think of the two things about a particular college and course, whether if that is allotted you will go or not. If yes, then check the cutoff. If the cutoff is also matching with your rank, then you can add that college, okay. So add only those colleges where you have the chance of getting, okay. So do not add any random colleges now where there is no chance of getting. Do not waste your time in those things, rather invest this time in adding those colleges where there is a probability of getting, okay. So first point, what we decide, for first point we have to discuss that in your option entry, highlight a particular segment where the probability of college getting is there. So whatever changes we have to do in this segment. So the first change that I am talking about is adding any option in this segment. If you want to add any option, check two things, that if you get that college, whether you will go or not. How will you check? You can check on these three parameters. Next, cutoff of which branch you are taking, the cutoff of that branch, if it is matching with your rank or not. I think this is done. Now coming to fourth, in that segment which you have selected where the probability of there you want to delete any option, in which case you should delete it. The condition here is delete those options which you are very sure you will not join if the seat is allotted. For example, certain colleges there which is very far located from your location, or it is your fees is very high, you are not able to pay the fees, or if such conditions are there, you know that you are not, even though your rank is falling with that, but you will not join this college at any conditions. Those colleges you can delete, okay. So once again I will repeat, in this highlighted segment, okay, where we have added the probable colleges, these are all those colleges where we will be getting. Now out of these colleges, if you find any college is having some terms which doesn't match with your interest, for example, there is no extracurricular activities there, or there is no hostel in that college, some certain things which is a major hindrance for you, in that case you can delete that option. If like you are not very sure whether to delete or not, you can take that option to the end, okay. If you are not very sure, take that option to the back. Clear? First thing, again I will repeat, first thing, highlight the segment where you can make the changes. Second, whatever changes we'll do in this segment. First change that we can do is adding of a college. Under adding you have to consider two factors. Second change that we can introduce is deleting of an option, in which case you should delete, I discussed. Now coming to the fifth year, don't edit the options, don't disturb this segment. I'll again be telling here in which case you should not be doing. If you have got the desired seat and all the better options are above it, then don't change anything, okay. Now suppose you have got, let us explain it with an example here, okay. So for example, this is one option entry that I have prepared. For example, I have got 7th in the first mock allotment, I got BMS College of Engineering with CS, where the student rank you can see is around 1789. You see last round, round 3 cutoff was around 1037, right. Now it is 1789 also. In the first round the student is getting, right. So almost double the cutoff has gone down. Fine. Now I have got this college. Now if you see, these all options which I have put, these all are RV colleges, and you know RV is the top engineering colleges in Karnataka. So what you can understand, this student is more interested about RV college, whichever branch does not matter more. So that is why the student has put all the RV interested branches at the top. So now if you are someone who is happy with this one, like if you get this one is fine, sorry. So if you get this one is fine, and the other options which are present from 1 to 6, these are better options than that. In that case, you need not alter your edit, or you need not alter your option entry. No need of doing any changes in this one. Condition is very clear. You have been allotted, you are happy with that. satisfied with that and all the above options are better options, okay, your wish is to study in RV college, in the top college of Karnataka, then okay, these all options are there. If you get that is fine. If not, I am very happy with this one. In that case, need not edit any option. So it is not mandatory that everyone has to edit, okay. So that is what you have to keep in mind. If these two conditions are fulfilled, you have got the college you are satisfied with and all the other options are better than the option that you got, in that case need not edit, okay. Let's go to the next point, in which case you have to edit the options. If you get undesired seat and if you think you can get a better seat, or if there are better options below that seat, then move the option down. 3 conditions, very very clear I have mentioned. If the seat that you have got, you are not very happy, okay, then if you think that you can get a better seat, okay, you are not happy and you are having a hope with your calculation of cutoff, you think that the better seat can be there, or there are some better options which is below the college that you have put, okay, that you have got, in that cases you need to edit the options, okay. So I'll give again the same example, we'll take a different case study here. Student rank is 1789 and the student has got BMS College of Engineering with CS. Suppose this student is someone who is interested in taking CS branch, okay, very much interested in CS. Whatever college doesn't matter, CS branch is the one which I should study, okay. Now for example, you can see here the student has put RV with ECE branch above it, right, but student is not interested in the ECE branch. So I can consider for this particular student the 6th option. For this particular student, what we can consider, the 6th option is not a better option, is not a better option. Why? The reason is student is interested in computer science, but if you see, if the mock allotment or the further rounds, what will happen, you will get the upper options. Here you can see the student has put ECE in the 6th option. So here the student need to alter. What the student has to do, the 7 should go here and this one should come here, okay. The first case what I state, student was very much interested in going to RV. So if the option goes up, there will be only options for RV. But in this case what I am saying, the student is more interested for computer science, not for college. Branch should be computer science. At any cost I have to study computer science. In that case this option will be invalid, or this is not a good option in that consideration, okay. So the condition here is, if what condition is there, there are better options below, okay, then you should change the order. I hope this is clear. Now coming to the next one, preference of order, okay. So here there is a small spelling mistake, preference of order. If you edit, okay, make sure that there are maximum 10 to 15 colleges which you may get in the middle and the rest options which you will definitely get should be at the bottom, okay. So this we have discussed. Once again we'll take the same example. So you can see here student rank is 1789. If you see the last year cutoff, okay, so these are 1789, easily we can get these colleges, sorry, we will not be able to get these colleges according to the last year cutoff. So up to this rank, up to the 9th one, okay, we can say 1859. So the student can see that these colleges are which there is difficult to get, but these are the colleges which the student can easily get. So you can say 4000, 2000, 6000, 3000, 3000, 4000, these cutoffs are there, right. So that is why what we can say, that these are the options where the student can easily get the colleges. These are the options where there is little doubtful, okay, between 1300 and 1800, and these are the options which are rarely most difficult to get. So you have to have 10 to 15 options of those colleges where there is a probability of getting. You might get, you might not get, okay. So there should be 10 to 15 colleges in this range. After that, another 10 to 15 colleges you need to have where definitely you will get the admissions. So what are this? So how can you decide might get colleges? Might get. So suppose your rank is, so for example 1789, so from 1300 to 1700, you can think these colleges are in your range, you can get these colleges. Which are definitely get colleges? Definitely getting. So these colleges will be between, like after 1800 to, sorry, 1800 to rest whatever rank comes, up to I can say up to 2000, 4000, whatever you take, right? So 1800 to up to 2000 you can add. Okay, these are the colleges will definitely you will get. So like this you have to categorize. So 10 to 15 options you need to have where the probability of getting the college might be there. Okay, now coming to the last point here, analyze the cutoff. This is very important. We'll tell one example also how to analyze. Now see, so discuss with your friends about the colleges they got and their rank and try to predict the cutoff. Okay, I'll tell one example. So this is the cutoff for RNS Institute of Technology. Okay, so this one is round 2, okay, extended cutoff for 2023. Okay, now if you see in RNS college, okay, RNS Institute in Computer Science, the cutoff was around 9112. Okay, 9112. Now I have got a student whose rank, okay, whose rank in this exam was, I'll show you. Okay, this one, this is the round 1 cutoff. Okay, for round 1 if you see here, for computer science the cutoff in the round 1 was 7554. Okay, I'll write it for you, it may not be visible. So one second, yeah, so it is 7554. So in round 1 it was 754, in last round it was 9000 something for RNS in 2023. Now let us see the students rank in this year. So it is UGCT 2024 first mock allotment result. So you can see the student rank is around 10,456 and the student has got which college? Student has got RNS Institute of Technology in CS branch. So what we can say here, last year round 2 extended cutoff was around 9012 and this time in the first round for RNS in CS at 10,456 we are getting that college, and in the first round what was the cutoff? It was around 7,552, right? So what we can say, the cutoff for this particular branch and course has gone down by 3000. Okay, so which the college last year if you would have got around 7,000, you like last year if you had got 10,000 you would not have get that seat, but this year you are able to get. That is because of the fall in the cutoff, right? So like this what you can do, you can analyze the cutoff. You can see for a particular college and course what has been the trend in the cutoff and compare it with the last year. So if you are feeling that okay, so now what this student might have done, see for this student, for this particular student the colleges which rank were between 7,000 to 9,000. Okay, so this were like I might get because the student rank is around 10,000, but after seeing the result what we can consider, that these colleges which she put is not now might get, it will be probably definitely getting, right? Because with 10,000 rank you are getting a college which was last year first round cutoff was 7,000. So if you are getting that now, you can consider those colleges which you have put in this range, definitely you will be getting these colleges. So you can add certain more options in this range. Okay, so yes, that was the end of this video. I hope this was helpful. So remember one thing, it is not mandatory at all for editing options for everyone. Those options, if you are not satisfied, then only go for editing. So I have discussed all the conditions where you should add, where you should delete, where you should edit, where you should not edit, right? Everything has been discussed. And now there is one important, I'll say announcement or a small, those students who did not get any option, any college in the first mock allotment results, please do not worry. We are coming with a video for all of you where we'll be discussing the detailed step-by-step guide how you can prepare your option entry again, so that in the next allotment you will be getting the college. Okay, that's a promise to all of you. So yes, so if you have found this video helpful, please subscribe the channel, and all the very best for your KCET option entry. Thank you for watching.